Today we're going to be looking at some of the most cursed and perfect LEGO Star Wars clone troopers. Now first here we have our perfect LEGO Star Wars Phase 1 clone trooper that just came out here in 2022 with a new updated armor piece, and I absolutely love and adore this clone trooper. Nothing I can think that can be improved about this guy. Love this guy absolutely so much. Now here is the cursed LEGO Star Wars 2022 212 clone trooper with the ugly holes on the side that just look terrible, and also just the 2022 design of the clone troopers. Sometimes it's just a hit or miss. Sometimes it looks like a knockoff clone trooper and stuff like that, but this guy definitely just gotta throw away, put in the trash. This guy is absolutely dog water. Now here's the 2020 Jet Trooper. Now I actually like the design on this guy for some reason. I think they did an awesome job except for the leg printing. Now, speaking of 501st clone troopers, here is the original 501st trooper that came out in 2020 and the 501st clone trooper battle pack. Absolutely love and adore this figure, but again, the 2020 style, not absolutely loving it. I wish it was an episode 3 version of the clone troopers, but nevertheless, it is a good figure overall. Now let's get to the orange helmet boyo. Here is the 332nd clone trooper. Absolutely really like this figure. It's going to be super hard to get if they don't release this figure in any other sets coming forward, but it's overall a nice figure, not really cursed at all. This is pretty perfect. Now if you like purple, and here is the lean trooper, aka the 187th clone trooper. This guy recently just came out, and I would say this is going in the perfect category. What can you go wrong with a purple clone trooper that's aka just a shock trooper in purple? Gotta love this guy. Now this opinion might be a little controversial. He was the absolutely cursed 501st clone trooper. Now this is the original one that came out in like 2013, and I have to say, this guy just does not look good compared to the other clone trooper. I vastly think the new 2020 clone trooper is much better, but this guy is kind of ugly. But something that's absolutely perfect is this 212 clone trooper that came back in 2014. Absolutely one of the best clone troopers ever made, kind of with the battle damage and everything. I kind of gave it some custom arm printing. Definitely one of the best clone troopers I've ever seen, and I want LEGO to come back to this original episode 3 style because it is just so cool. Now another perfect LEGO Star Wars minifigure is the 44th Elite Scout Trooper. Now this is such amazing figure. I wish LEGO would come out with this guy again. Such amazing details of the little camouflage details and all the different, he's just such a different kind of clone trooper as well, with kind of the brown legs as kind of his pants and everything. And his armor looks so sick with the green visor. Definitely an A+ for the Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. Now speaking of Scout Trooper, here is the alternate downgrade version of the original 41st Elite Scout Trooper. Now this guy has a special place in my heart. I know he's kind of ugly from nowadays, like he's a little bit cursed. He's just kind of like a Scout Trooper, but in like this olive green color and with a gray kind of weird color scheme. But hey, I think it's overall good for nostalgia purposes, and this guy probably costs a lot of money now, but back in the day you were seen as super cool if you had a bunch of these, but nowadays kind of ugly. Now here's the non-canon, or now canon, made from Battlefront 2 version of the 44th Elite Ranger platoon, which is quite interesting. I love the green visor and all the different camouflage armor pieces for this Phase 2 clone trooper. Nothing really different about it, just that it's camouflage, and also has a different backpack piece on the back with some extra like antennas and stuff like that. Super awesome figure, love it. Now speaking of non-canon, here is our Geonosis Trooper, but Phase 2 in this really same exact printing of the previous figure, but in orange. And this guy is just overall an awesome figure, but just not canon, and something you don't really need in LEGO Star Wars. And as well, something you don't need is the actual airborne version of this guy. Again, really cool, and it would work really well. I'm glad that LEGO made these, but again, we've never seen this in any Star Wars medium, so I would have to put it in the curse category. Now, not official LEGO figure, but this is the my old custom, Clone Armor custom like airborne trooper that's in this like camouflage little armor piece, which I think looks sick, but nowadays it is definitely wearing off. Like the little stickers, the decals they use for the print is kind of coming off there, but definitely a cool figure and something I'm going to be wanting to use later on in like some kind of build or something like that, because I think this figure is just too cool. Now speaking of too cool is the 212th Airborne Trooper. Now this is the absolute perfect figure that came out with the 212th regular 212 clone trooper, and I would say goes in the perfect category of LEGO Star Wars clone troopers. Gotta absolutely love it. And just a reminder, please like and subscribe for all LEGO Star Wars content. Now let's go to my custom clone troopers that are absolutely cursed now, and they absolutely look so funny. Here is our kind of Kelly trooper, or I can't even remember exactly what the Legion was, but as you can see the painting of the Sharpies, man, if you can see right here, there's so many Sharpie clone troopers. Here's the 501st variant of the Phase 1 clone trooper that's sharpied with blue. I thought this would be really cool back in the day when I was making these, but looking back at it now, I wish I never did it. And speaking of regrets, here is my original take of a 501st Phase 2 clone trooper.
Look how they massacred my boy.
I thought they were purple for some reason, and then I drew over with some kind of green color, or they were green before and I put purple like paint pen over it. Definitely a figure you don't want to ever see. And again, here is my version of the 212th. Just absolutely terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think I looked at any pictures. I was like, this looks like a 212th clone trooper. It's orange. Gotta just terrible. Now here is our regular Phase 2 clone trooper with the new updated legs and hip pieces that kind of give it the white hips, because I think that looks much better. And this would be the perfect Lego Star Wars Phase 2 clone trooper that come out nowadays with the episode 3 style of the armor. Absolutely love and adore this figure. Now here is a custom version of the figure that I actually got recently, and he has like the updated 2020 style of a helmet and armor piece. So this is kind of what you would get probably nowadays with Lego making this figure. Again, you're gonna like it, but don't absolutely love it. Now here is the original Phase 1 clone trooper that I would say is pretty, it's kind of iffy now. The overall visor printing is kind of scary and not accurate at all to any of the clone troopers. And here is also a variant of that trooper. Basically, just pop off this head and just put on an ARF trooper helmet, and that's what all you get. There's nothing basic about the body, but the overall figure I think is perfect for the ARF trooper. So much great detailing. Absolutely love this figure. Now here's a strange clone trooper that Lego actually made. Is the Horn Company clone trooper, which I have to say, I like the color scheme. I like the little neon yellow or green color they use as the little accent pieces. This guy was actually pretty cool back in the day, but just bizarre that Lego decided to make this one figure from one episode of the Clone Wars. Now this next figure is such a mistake. It is the original clone pilot, again with the just regular clone helmet, not the shaved part of the helmet off of like the fin. Overall, the other parts of the body are nice, but here is, oh wait, you're talking about this clone pilot? I think this clone pilot is definitely the one that you need nowadays. This is the one's absolutely perfect, and you would probably really want it in your clone gunships. Like, it has all the yellow markings because that's all that makes a clone pilot. So yeah, absolutely. Oh no, wait, I think this is what we need. I think that guy was supposed to be a clone commander, but this is the true clone commander with the right yellow color scheme with the just regular kind of like yellow, and absolutely love this guy, an A+. Now here's an updated, actually like kind of Phase 2 kind of variant of the clone pilot with a Clone Armor Customs helmet. just kind of replace that with just put that helmet on top of that, kind of give it a better look. Now here's one of the most like unique and perfect minifigures in my opinion, is the Clone ARF Trooper. I think this figure is just fantastic and looks a little off, there's a slight off with the helmet printing, but that's kind of what the ARF Trooper overall. It kind of has a funny kind of Phase 1 and Phase 2 kind of mixed together, but I think this figure is absolutely dope. Now this next figure, gonna be kind of controversial, but I don't think this Phase 2 Commander Cody is dope at all. I think it kind of looks ugly, and I kind of gave it a custom visor there because the other visor kind of sucks. But this, you see, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the actual visor is just so triggering. Is just, I wish it would look more like Episode 3 Commander Cody. Like, come on, man. One chance to get Commander Cody, and here's the Phase 1 Commander Cody. Again, Clone Wars form. Not the most accurate, again, but is accurate to the Clone Wars nonetheless. That's why I think I like this figure much more, because it's actually trying like to represent something it looks like, because the other Cody is just a mix match of designs. So this Lego Clone Commander, which is Commander Gree, is the perfect kind of variant of a Clone Commander that you want. Awesome green visor and so much cool printing and unique details on this figure with the kind of gunmetal gray helmet. It should probably be more silver, but nonetheless, that figure is awesome. Now here's the Phase 1 downgrade for Commander Gree. This figure has just like, I don't know, so like probably one of the biggest glow ups you ever seen in Lego Star Wars, or Star Wars in general, with the figure that this guy with this Phase 1 armor went to that Phase 2 Commander Gree armor. Definitely awesome. Now here is our boy Captain Rex, the best clone trooper I think Lego's ever made. Gave it some custom arms and printing, so this will go in the perfect category of Lego Star Wars clone troopers. And to end it off, your favorite, or I should say your least favorite clone commander, Commander Fox. Get it out of my face. So yeah guys, do you agree with my perfect and cursed Lego Star Wars clone troopers? And did you enjoy this video? If you did, remember to like and subscribe for all Lego Star Wars content. Thank you for watching True Squadron, and I'll see y'all later.